things have not really been normal lately, to say the least. I'm not gonna start until you get comfortable. Come on. Are you comfortable? Are you sure? Okay. Just get a blankie. Go get a blankie. No, I'll wait, that's fine. Okay. So you're comfortable, you're set. Okay, good. If you're watching this, you better watch this before you go to sleep. Okay? Okay. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. I know that things have not really been normal lately, to say the least. Yeah, you probably have noticed as well. With everything that is going around the world right now, it is very, I would probably say, hard to concentrate and get a grasp of things. And that's very true. And I think that is okay. You and I, we are here tonight. And you and I are just going to enjoy our time together. Okay? That is why I wanted to make sure that you're comfortable first, so you and I could enjoy our time together. Obviously, this is a video, but actually, if you close your eyes, like right now, if you close your eyes, you just hear my voice, and that's about it. I'm not sure if you're watching this or now listening to this with your headphones on. If you do, then you just hear my voice. You might be able to hear other sounds as well, and that is good. But you hear my voice. And what I wanted to talk about, I think, is very important. I found a super cool little secret on how to fight the depression, the anxieties, and all these very confusing thoughts based on what is going on around the world and in your life. And I want to share that little secret with you. I think that little secret is extremely important for everybody to remember, and sometimes we forget about that little secret. We've known about it, but we forget about it because there's just so many things in our lives that happen, and we forget about it. But I'm pretty sure when I tell you that secret, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I should, what? Damn. But anyways, when we get depressed, when we get anxious, that usually happens because of, I don't know, a huge pandemic maybe. Yeah. Also probably because when maybe people that surround us, they're having a hard time understanding what we go through. That could be the case. We get depressed when we don't get what we want. That's another one, right? There could be a lot secret I found, and I'm milking this right now because I don't want to tell you right away, because then it will not be a secret anymore. It will just be, okay, I told you, alright, fine, go to sleep. Yeah, but we're having a good time. You and I are enjoying this, and we're here, so we're having a good time. And, alright, fine, I'll tell you. That little secret is called doing something that you have always wanted to do. How does that work? I didn't really tell you a secret because, yeah, okay, you've heard that before. But let's think about this. Just picture this for a second. If you want, you can close your eyes. Maybe that will help you. Let's picture something that you have always wanted to do but never really had a chance to do it. But because of what is going on in the world, and the pandemic and the news and unprecedented times and constant havoc news stuff happening around you, maybe you could have forgotten about it. Maybe you are freaking out about not being able to see your friends, not being able to do the stuff that you have done before this pandemic thing. And it's okay. It is okay. It is really crazy not to be able to do the stuff that we used to be able to do. But you can still do the stuff that you've always wanted to do, or at least attempt to do that. Let me give you an example. For example, let's say that I've always wanted to play guitar, right? And I've never really had a chance to do it. Okay, so how can I play a guitar if I, A, for example, don't have any money, B, I don't have a guitar, and that's about it, because I have time, I'm at home. If you, for example, are in a lockdown or something like that, that means you have to stay at home in order to obviously get the curve lower, or whatever they say on the news. Keep that curve down. But you've always wanted to play that guitar. So you have time. You don't have the skill yet, but you've got internet. You can totally find all the necessary information for you to actually start playing, but you don't have a guitar. So now we've got to think, where can you get a guitar? Maybe your friend has a guitar. Maybe you can get a guitar for super cheap. Maybe you have a little bit of money to spend on a guitar. And the reason that I talk about the guitar is because something like tangible, something that you can do with your hands, something that you could do maybe with your body, maybe dance, maybe learn how to dance, or maybe, learn how to play an instrument, maybe learn a new language. And I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who also maybe want to learn the same language and want to practice with you. And thankfully, there's the internet where you could just talk to somebody, right? You can talk and practice with somebody. You can do that. But there's this big if. That will only work when you make a first step. That will only work when you try and do that now. Meaning, if you wanted to do something before and you always sort of put it on, if you always said that you're going to do it tomorrow, it would never be done. You just So, if you do it now, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, then, bam, you're already doing it. You've started it. And that's amazing. Which means you can do it again. Which means you've already started the process. That means you can't really stop it if you've started it. So if you do it right now, that means you are already doing what you have always wanted to do. Cool story, huh? I know. But I think this is an amazing goal for you to take on tomorrow. And this is what I'm going to ask you to do. If you're about to go to sleep, and I'm not sure if you're watching this as the last video, and I definitely hope that this is the last video you're going to watch tonight, because enough of the internet is just, you know, the rabbit hole of YouTube and other social medias, and checking up on your friends whom you can't really see, and checking the comments, and you know the rabbit hole. I really hope this is going to be your last video before you go to sleep, because when you wake up, I'd like you to start whatever it is you want to do right there and then, and actually come back to this video and comment under the video and say, I've started. This is a must. You gotta do it. Anything you want. Anything you wanted to start. Anything. You've got full permission. Anything. And the reason that I say permission is because I know sometimes before, and I still do that occasionally, I say to myself that, okay, maybe, yeah, that's not a good thing, because, you know, I should be doing this or I should be doing that. No. Just doing it. We are just going to do it. So, once you have made the first step, you've got to comment under the video saying you've made the first step, you're doing it. That means you've started the process, it's on, and you are doing it. The reason that this is very important is when we are doing something that interests us the most, we are super preoccupied on the fact that, how do we make this better? How do we make this work? So we don't have time to think about anything else. So I think whatever you choose, we just got to do it. Find new information about it. Keep working on it. Little by little, we're just going to do it. Could be anything. Anything you want. We're just going to do it. Okay? You're comfortable. I'm looking at you, and I know it's a video, but I'm imagining you're already falling asleep, because I have been talking very softly, and you're already falling asleep, and I know you are. So what you are going to do right now is sleep. Hopefully, don't forget to pull out those earplugs out of your ears, because you can't sleep with the earphones on. Or maybe you can if you have the big ones. But this video is going to end soon, and you are going to sleep very well with the sweetest dreams ever. And tomorrow, just like how we agreed, you're going to start on something that you've always wanted to do, and you're going to leave me a comment saying that you've started. Okay? I'm going to see you tomorrow.